As a corporate fiduciary, your mandate is clear. You must scale advanced technology and AI across your enterprise. But executing that mandate requires immense physical infrastructure. And right now, the current hardware landscape is severely bottlenecked. This animated diagram shows what happens to your capital expenditure when you try to secure external processing power. Millions of dollars enter the pipeline, only to pile up in a multi-year gridlock, trapped in a phantom queue while waiting for server space. Waiting for access to an external hardware grid effectively paralyzes your ability to deploy new technology, turning a strategic investment into a trapped liability on your books. And even if you could jump the queue for compute power, you face a second blockade. Current AI models are suffocating on unverified synthetic data. You cannot feed these models what they actually need, your real proprietary information, because sending that data out into shared external processing environments poses an unacceptable security risk. This creates a false choice for executives. You are told you must either dismantle your secure, functional legacy systems or surrender your most valuable data to third-party vendors who also serve your competitors. Between capital stuck in a hardware queue and data locked behind security walls, traditional AI adoption is physically and financially stalled at the starting line. Bypassing this stall requires reversing the approach. Instead of sending your data out to an external grid, we bring the processing protocol inside your perimeter. This means installing authorized local processors, what we call the Helix Mesh processor, directly within your existing secure environment. Crucially, this localized setup doesn't ask you to dismantle or replace a single piece of your current legacy infrastructure. It keeps your own internal engineering teams in complete control, allowing them to manage the system on their own terms, rather than relying on external vendors. By placing the hardware directly on site, you bypass the external waitlists completely, freeing your budget from the physical hardware bottleneck. To activate this setup, your internal engineering teams build a series of unique API wrappers. APIs pull from internal systems of record, firing into the central local processor. The data paths accelerate, triggering the Joint IP Flywheel. A boundary locks into place, ensuring proprietary logic never leaves your secure perimeter. Simultaneously, real-time telemetry maps the exact thermodynamic capacity. With the Joint IP Flywheel active, your real data flows safely to the local processor, solving the data starvation problem without ever exposing your corporate IP to the outside world. Knowing your exact internal computing capacity provides immediate operational clarity. Those external phantom queues you are waiting in simply evaporate. This balance sheet graphic shows the resulting financial shift. The millions previously categorized as trapped CapEx are crossed out and converted into active, recomposable flow. Because your proprietary logic is never pooled with competitor data in a central external repository, you eliminate the structural risk of algorithmic collusion. This technical isolation arms your general counsel with a zero-liability antitrust shield. By keeping the architecture local, you neutralize the financial drain of waiting for compute and the legal risk of data exposure at the exact same time. This drives a structural change right down to your internal IT department. Instead of losing resources to external maintenance and grid queues, your team is now focused on deploying the proprietary AI products that drive growth. This transforms your department from a sunk cost center into a continuous engine for new IP, effectively turning a technical liability into a revenue-producing asset. You keep your data, you keep your IP, and you unlock your capital. With both your processing power and your budget flowing freely within your own walls, you can finally execute your mandate to scale advanced technology.